Hey, it's Wes Stearns. Welcome back to Mo Wilson Properties Property Management Moment. A lot of times I have clients that don't have the equity to sell a property. Maybe they know they're going to transfer back into the area and don't want to sell. Property management is a great option, and today I have Suzanne Starling to talk about why an owner should have a property manager instead of doing it themselves. So Suzanne, why should an owner use a property manager?
Well, there's a lot of challenges to managing a property, which we are well versed at handling. I mean, first you have to market your property. You have to find a good tenant. You have to do a background check. You have to pull credit. You have to do rental verification. You have to create a lease. You have to collect rent. You have to document your accounting for not only your taxes, but just in case you need to go to court. On occasion, you have to handle managing maintenance, late night phone calls, inspections, evictions, lease preparation, handling security deposits, and the list goes on.
Wow. Now, are those some of the services you provide?
Absolutely not. We have a very long list of things that we provide. In addition to that, we do a thorough market analysis. We help you get the most out of your property as far as rents.
I've done a lot of Google searches, and there's certain ways you can look to how to fix your car or prepare your own will, but it doesn't mean it's a good idea. And I think the same probably applies with some of those services trying to do it. So that's a lot of services. It's got to be incredibly expensive to get that service.
Oh, not really if you consider it. I mean, we charge only 8% of the monthly rent as a management fee. And if you consider the time that you could waste having to go to court or dealing with a difficult tenant, late night phone calls, the maintenance costs, not knowing which kind of vendor to use or contractor to use, it can be quite costly to an owner. So if you consider that if you had $1,000 monthly rent, that's $800 a year, it's probably worth your time to have a property manager. Also, it's kind of insurance in a way. A property manager with good business acumen can help you save money and make the most money you can out of your investment. So I think it also, as far as I'm concerned, I'm not an accountant, but I do know that on occasion you can write that off your taxes.
Wow. Excellent. That's good. For $800, sign me up, because I don't have time to end up in the courtroom not knowing what I'm doing. I don't know if I prepared the lease properly, and certainly getting a call at midnight to fix a property is no, I don't have time for that. So that's excellent. What if I already have a property and the tenant's already in place? How does that work?
Oh, it's really easy. All we actually need is a copy of the current lease agreement. Mm-hmm. We need a copy we need a set of keys, and we need the move-in inspection. Any kind of history on the property is very helpful, but we will do everything else.
How do we notify the homeowners association, and how do we notify the tenant that you're now the new manager?
Okay, well, we send out a welcome letter, welcoming that tenant to our Mo Wilson family, and we let them know how to make an emergency phone call, how to put in a maintenance request, how to pay their rent. We give them the whole rundown. We handle all of that so the homeowner doesn't have to worry about it.
Wow.
Now, as far as the HOA, we do ask owners to call the HOA and let them know that we're now the manager.
I had a side question.
Yes.
How do you handle like HOA violations? So the tenant's not compliant. How do you enforce that?
Okay, well, oftentimes we'll first let the tenant know of the violation, give them a set time to repair the violation. We'll call the HOA, and if we can get an extension, we will ask for that. Then we, as property managers, go out and re-inspect the property and make sure that the violation has been remedied. If the tenant hasn't, then we send out a contractor to remedy that violation, and then we charge the tenant.
Excellent. Let's say, what is the cost for you to come out? I mean, now to get a contractor to come give me an estimate on anything with my property they want to charge me, what would it cost for you to come to my property and take a look at it and give me an analysis on what we need to do, how much the rental income would be? What does that cost me to have you come out and do that?
Actually, it's free. As part of my analysis, or even our contractors to give an estimate, it's all free. It takes 20 minutes of my time to come out and look at your property. If you're thinking about property management, I'll be more than happy to meet you, assess, do a market analysis, and let you know. If you need an estimate for repairs, the contractors that we work for do that for free.
Wow. So a lot of good information. Suzanne and the company have been in property management for over 30 years. So if you're in Northern Virginia, you have an expert here to come out and help you with the property management. We'd love to hear some questions. Please subscribe, send us your comments, and look forward to the next time. We're going to have more interesting property management topics and maybe a few crazy tenant stories. So thanks for watching.
Thank you.